Another glorious day in the sun. I say glorious, but there's a lot of turmoil in my life right now, and I do have a lot of trust in the universe, the flow of life. It's always like that, as I have been for ever since I can remember, really, actually. So I'm happy to embark on this new journey of men's work and like diving in harder and faster and stronger than ever before. 5 a.m. morning club, stepping in there, doing the work, because I need some structure in my life, and that is very essential these days to get some discipline in place, get some structure and organization so I can lead my life with pure love and light. Because I realized today, actually, that everything is light. Even in the darkest moment, there's always some light. I even in the depths of the deepest dungeon, like in the cave, and there's like no physical light available. If you're there, perceiving and experiencing that, there's still some internal light going on. There's still some electricity sparking in your system. Your nervous system is just emitting some light. You're radiating out from your heart like this electromagnetic field, and that is light. We're all light. As long as there's life there, there's light. Even the rocks are having electricity charge. They are beaming and like working together and sparking off electricity. So everything is light. Everything is alive. It's alive. Everything. So if that's so, and I started to think a lot. Yeah, which can cause a lot of problem, and it has in the days. And nowadays it feels like the thoughts are coming from an inquiry state of being like, I want to invite curious thoughts and thoughts that help me expand my understanding. I don't go into dwelling upon and reminiscing on the same thought patterns that are just normally just take me down in the dirt. Of course that happens, and I catch myself more often nowadays, and I feel that I can just slow down, take a breath, observe what's going on, listen in to the body. If there's tension anywhere, highlight that area and work with it. Be with it, even work with it. I pull that back. Even that is like putting an effort there and trying to change what is, because there's this theory, right, of the paradoxical theory of change, that you change occurs when you become who you are, and not while trying to be something that you're not. And that is exactly as it sounds, like the paradox of change, right? So in not doing anything, change happens, because that's life. Life is always moving. Life is always vibrating. It's light moving. So just observing, witnessing that, change is happening. As soon as we try to go in there and fix things, we gonna do ourselves a disservice, because I started to think with my own patterns and my own behaviors, and the specific behaviors that I have within me that has been installed throughout my upbringing, throughout my social conditioning, my culture. I've seen some faith, religion, society in large, parents, oh my god, of course. And also all of these behaviors that I do come from my mindset of like how I am facing and dealing with life, how I am flowing and like living, how I respond to life. And if there's a lot of conditioning, there's a lot of protective mechanisms installed and in place in order to protect from that light, because at some point we were hurt. Like me, the little Chris inside has been like a little wounded He was hit, he was teased, he lost his dad, he had an emotionally unavailable mother and whatnot, and all of the things that I could do in order to survive was to protect myself, in order to just cover up and like survive. It became like survival mechanisms like everywhere. Everything that I did. It's so tight. But as soon as more awareness starts developing, and I started to look a little bit deeper, and it's like, what are these patterns? Like, how am I really want to work and do life? How do I want to live? I want to feel good. I don't want to protect myself and hide and run away or just fight for my survival. It's like, it's not serving me anymore. So I stopped. I took a breath and started to release like one bits at a time. And all everything starts with attention, I feel like, at least for me. There's like some things in the body or some stress or something that's causing a little bit of a disrupt, and it's not at ease. And that tension, if I put my attention towards it and be with that, normally it dissolves, it moves, it changes, it releases, it releases, it grips. But if I stick to a story and I stick to a belief that I have been installing into my system, and I'm behaving according to those beliefs, and I'm so stuck in my patterns, so stuck in my mindset, that I can't even possibly see any alternative, because it's not even really in the conscious. It's all coming from unconscious behaviors, right? So it's been installed there. The patterns are infused into the system, and we go about like automatic robots just strolling through life, and we are being also like deliberately like weaved into the society in order to become like cogwheels, right, in the machine. And if not, we are a problem. And we feel it inside. Our heart is screaming. Like, we want to be free. We want to be able to express. We want to connect. We want to have the freedom to do whatever we feel like. But when we are being conformed into doing this or that, and we are being taught and brought up in a society that is not serving our best potential. It's serving the higher cause, not even the higher cause, absolutely not the higher cause. The higher cause is love, light, and unity, and that is what the society should be built upon. The structures on society informs the political structures, the financial departments, like all of the institutions that work to keep our society together, should work for our best well-being. But how come we are getting more sick? Like, we are being mentally more disturbed and having all sorts of problems in our days. It is not healthy, man. And in order to get back into a healthy state of mind, a healthy state of living, it is very important to just slow down, take a deep breath, and start noticing what's going on. And I feel like this is here. It's always here, available at all times. We are just too busy, just occupying our everyday life with stuff. I say nonsense, because a lot of the stuff that we do are so nonsense, because we just fill our days, you know. We're probably here just scrolling through, and perhaps to stop right now and take a little moment and start wondering, what am I doing here? Why am I even listening to this dude? Why am I here? Is this serving me? Or should I be doing something more important with my life? If that's the case, exit this thing and enter this thing. Oh, peace out. Take care, beautiful souls.